Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Via ISO, and I'm coming at y'all with another episode of the MyTeam Journey. Now, today I will be doing some unlimited gameplay, but this gameplay will be a little different. It's going to be obviously in unlimited. Usually my gameplays are in triple threat, but I did get, I don't know, I got drawn back into this mode. I know I shouldn't play it. I know it's not worth it going for micro red or anything like that, but I'm gonna still at least try and get through the pink diamond tier so I can get that Hall of Fame badge and diamond contract from the diamond and pink diamond tier, because that's a free 60,000 MT. And as you can see, my MT's about 300 to 400k down up there, so I'll tell y'all about that later. But first of all, before y'all flame me for this unlimited record, man, listen, 3 of them were not really, they were kind of BS. Like, the first one was day 1 of the season. My opponent seemed to lag out or quit, but I got the L for it, which is BS. Second one, okay, it was for the Play Unlimited challenge, right? So I had forced to quit my second game, and I was like, oh, the quit game counted, so let me go in a game and quit. And lo and behold, it did not count, and I got an L for no reason. So there I was 1-2 because I lost my first game, forced to quit second game, and then obviously quit out the third game. So I was 1-2. Then the fourth game, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, I lost to a white buzzer beater that was kind of contested. It was a West Unseld jump shot. Like, it was complete bogus. I shouldn't have lost to it. He didn't even green it. He shouldn't have made it. That's all I'm gonna say. And the other 2 I lost fair and square. I lost them both fair and square to good opponents, and I'll give it to them. They beat me. So I started out this season, I think, about 2-5. So right now I think I'm on a little win streak, so that's good. But let me get into the team I use. So this is the team I used basically for the gameplay you guys are going to see that I'm going to commentate over, because it is going to be a post commentary. And I did pick up this this Sean Elliott, and I applied some badges to him. Let me show y'all those. It was 4 badges, I believe. Yep. Pickpocket, chase down artist, bailout, and showtime. Now I think that really helps this card overall, but yeah, I mean, this card is pretty good 3-and-D player. And with the speed with ball shoe I put on him, he's a bit faster, and he can move better, so that's another good thing. But he can really stick defense, and he's like my bench lockdown, like how Cedric is my starting lockdown. Basically, I put them both on ball, and hopefully it goes well. But I'll give y'all a hint as to who's in here. I'll say this: I wasn't satisfied with my backup point guard. Now I'm satisfied with Tyrese, but not Dom Buse. Like, his release is so inconsistent for me. I don't really like it. Some of y'all might, but I don't really like it that much. Maybe it's the upper, maybe it's the D-Rose base, but who knows. But yeah, that's the hint. If you guys can put 2 and 2 together, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, without further ado, I mean, this is the lineup we used, obviously. So yeah, let's get into the post-commentary gameplay. Alright, y'all, so look, this game was pretty late at night, and I don't really like to lock in all that late at night because, I mean, it's pretty late. I'm just trying to get a game through. I'm just trying to win and get to the emerald tier, as this was my last game in the gold tier. But this guy was on some cheesy stuff, so as the game progressed further and further, I had to get more locked in as I went. Alright, so my first offensive play went pretty well as I came up and greened it through with Tyrese. So I thought the game would be pretty easy, but boy was I in for a surprise. So this guy got set into a half-court offense with Magic and ran to the rim. As I tried to steal the pass with Terry, it was unsuccessful, and he got a 3 off of Jameson. So then for a few possessions, we started going bucket for bucket. I scored, he scored, I scored, he scored. But then something would happen that would swing the momentum of the game in his favor, and that was me getting a backcourt violation right here. So he would expand the lead, but I would try and cut it down. However, what he did was so annoying to play against. He would just constantly throw it up the court and dunk it. Now at this point, I was able to come up here and create a play with Terry and expand the lead all the way up to 5 points. And I thought my lead was secure. I might be able to push him to a quit eventually, but then something terrible happened. So my bench subbed in, and I started making mistake after mistake after mistake. And I know you could blame some of these on 2K, but it sucked to see a game that I was in control of turn into something like this, where he was just getting open dunks. So at this point, this guy was starting to attack my Don Buse with his Magic Johnson, and he was getting really disrespectful with these contact dunks. So I knew I had to change these matchups. So I had to find a way to put Sean Elliott on Magic Johnson so that he would be more of a matchup for him, because Don Buse is way shorter and wouldn't be able to guard him properly. So I did a little bit of matchup manipulation right here, and then I was able to figure it out on defense, at least a little. And by halftime, I cut his lead down to 3. So here I was able to make a play with Tyrese Halliburton, as I was able to go around the screen, get the ball to David Robinson so he could throw it down on Magic and cut the lead to 1. But then I would make a costly turnover that would allow him to go up yet again. So I ended up making another mistake after that, and then he scored once more. So the momentum was in his favor, so I said, let me bring my bench in. And the first play with the bench, it already started off poorly, as I failed to get the steal right there. And he was able to take a terrible layup with Mel Daniels, get the rebound, and make another terrible layup. So at this point, he got another steal and a dunk and pushed the lead to 11 off the free throw. Alright y'all, so at this point I started my comeback with this pass to Kevin McHale for the jump shot, and that spurred a run that got me within 3 points of him off this 3 from Richard Dumas. However, he was able to push the lead back to 7 going into the 4th quarter, which is the time for winning. And at first it looked like he'd be the one doing the winning until I got this huge 3 from Tyrese. But you guys know how the game goes. He got another steal with Scottie Pippen, was able to get it to him, and I had to respect the shot from Jamison, so he got another dunk. At this point, he was up 10 on me with less than 4 minutes to go, so I knew I needed a tremendous play right here. And that is exactly what Tyrese Halliburton gave me with this huge 3-pointer right here. And after this, I decided to go into a man-to-man defense to see what his half-court offense was like. So here we had a possession with Terry Dishinger where, I'm not going to lie, he was pretty boxed. But in the end, we threw it to Cedric, threw it into Terry, which was a very risky pass. But somehow we were able to get the pass out to Cedric for a quick 3. And at this point, I knew I had to start getting 3s up because my time was running out. And Cedric got me yet another 3. And then when he tried here in this play to try and swing off the corner, Cedric got me yet another huge 3. So as you guys can see, we were able to cut the lead down to 1 in a little more than 2 minutes. But here on this play, he was able to get to the rim and finish with magic. So after a series of terrible plays, we were able to get a huge, and I mean huge, stop on Nikola Jokic. And as Tyrese got the rebound and ran it down the court, he found a guy who had been saving us this entire 4th quarter, Cedric Maxwell. So here he tries to force a switch where David Robinson guards Magic Johnson, so he would have an easier time trying to score. However, D-Rob plays exceptional defense here, and because of that, he has to swing the ball to Scottie Pippen. He tries to run yet another pick and roll, and look who it is. It is the man of the hour, Cedric Maxwell, with the stop. So I know at this point I have to get a huge inbound play to go for me here. So I get it into Tyrese, get to the basket and get an open layup, but I miss, and he calls time out on his first inbound play right here. He has to get the ball in, and I have to try and get a stop or a foul. But he gets it in and calls timeout. But on the second inbound play, the Admiral gets the steal. And I'ma just let y'all see the rest for yourselves.
No OT tonight. Ball game.
Now let's get to that outro. Alright y'all, so that'll do it for the gameplay right there. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I mean, I'm not gonna try and post-com everything because I feel like that just takes a little bit of the live effect out of it, you know. But I had to, I wasn't commentating over this game. I didn't have my mic in talking over it, but I hope y'all enjoyed the gameplay. It was a really intense game. I thought I would lose at some points, but that buzzer beater, man, oh man, Cedric Maxwell, he is something else, man. This card is incredible. But other than that, y'all, like this video, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you want, and yeah, I mean, as you guys, hey, as I said, man, 300 to 400k gone, and I'm dissatisfied with my backup point guard. That's the hint, y'all. So other than that, I don't have much else to say. It's been your boy VI. So this has been episode 5 of the MyTeam Journey, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.